Shalom, Yeshua. When the staff was always give always when the staff was always by giving all praise to Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, that belongs to the Apostle GMS, and those people are doing the work in truth, war, sincerity. I was just reading through Joshua. Been reading through Joshua over the week. And I basically came across this verse. Right, and we've had all this nonsense that IUIC have been pushing out, which is nothing new there. But basically, this is Joshua 2:9. It says, "And he said unto the men, I know that the Lord hath given you the land, and that your terror is fallen upon us, and that all the inhabitants of the land faint because of you." Right? It says, "For we heard how the Lord dried up the water of the Red Sea for you when ye came out of Egypt, and what ye did unto the two kings of the Amorites that were on the other side of Jordan, Sihon and Og, whom ye utterly destroyed. And as soon as we heard these things, our hearts did melt, neither did there remain any more courage in any man because of you. For Yahweh, your power, He is God in heaven above and in earth beneath." Right? So as other brothers have been bringing out, when you look up the etymology for name, one of the things that come up is reputation. Right, and that geezer brought out if we go back, he brought out Malachi 1:14. Oh, Salaki, wrong one. Salaki, give me a sec. Right, it says, "But cursed be the deceiver which hath the flock as a male, and voweth and sacrifice unto the Lord a corrupt thing. For I am a great king, saith the Lord, and my name is dreadful among the heathen." Right, and you saw that with Rahab the harlot. Right, she was she was saying how the people in Jericho were just like, yo, you don't want to mess with them Israelites, not because of the Israelites themselves, not because they knew how to keep the laws, but because of the higher power, because of Yahweh. Right? I'm just going to try to keep it short, in the purpose of time. It says, Ezekiel 36:16 says, "Moreover, the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, when the house of Israel dwelt in their own land, they defiled it by their own way, and by their doings. Their way was before me as the uncleanness of a removed woman. Wherefore I poured my fury upon them for the blood that they had shed upon the land, and for their idols wherewith they had polluted it. And I scattered them among the heathen, and they were dispersed through the countries according to their way, and according to their doings I judged them. And when they entered unto the heathen, whither they went, they profaned my holy name. When they said to them, These are the people of Yahweh, and are gone forth out of his land." Right? So basically, when it talks about we profaned, that's because it was going off, man. It says, "But I had pity for my holy name," because basically what the Lord, this statement here, these are the people of Yahweh, right? Because by us going off, by us doing wickedly, I'm therefore being punished for it. People are looking at us like, yo, these are the people of Yahweh. You know what I'm saying? So it was making the Lord look bad. Sort of like how I ain't trying to put this man on any level, but Lawrence Fishburne, right? His daughter's a fucking porn star, and everyone goes and looks like, that's Morpheus's daughter, man. That's making him look bad. Sort of like how if your son was a homosexual, that's making you look bad. But Israel are going to whoring. We're making our power, Yahweh, look bad. By all the way that we were going off. But listen to this. It says, "But I had pity for mine holy name, which the house of Israel had profaned among the heathen, whither they went. Therefore say unto the house of Israel, Thus saith the Lord power, I do not this for your sakes, O house of Israel, but for mine holy name's sake, which ye have profaned among the heathen, whither ye went. And I'll sanctify my great name, which has profaned among the heathen, which ye have profaned in the midst of them. And the heathen shall know that I am the Lord, saith saith it's like it, and the heathen shall know that I am Yahweh, because when it's in all caps in the Hebrew it means Yahweh, right? It says saith the Lord power, when I shall be sanctified in you before their eyes, for I will take you from among the heathen and gather you out of all the countries and bring you into your own land. Then will I sprinkle clean water upon you, right? So basically, part of when the Most High basically puts Israel right, goes on to say that he's going to give us the heart of flesh, right? Basically, Israel's not going to be going off, right, and it's going to make it's going to basically we're going to stop profaning the name of the Lord, right? And all of the people are going to be like, yo, shit, that's the children of Israel, man. Those are the Lord's people. Those are Yahweh's people. Because, let me just read this. It's Isaiah 42:8. It says, I am the Lord, that is my name, and my glory will I not give to another. It's like, I am Yahweh, that is my name. In the Hebrew, that's what it says. And the Lord only has one name. He has many titles. Allah is a title. Allah just means power. Allah Shadia, terrible demon like power. And that's another instance of why this name is dreadful among the heathen, right? I'm just going to end on this slightly, similar topic. This is Zechariah 13:9. It says, I will bring the third part through the fire and will refine them as silver is refined and will try them as gold is tried. They shall call on my name and I will hear them. So what's that saying? That's saying that the elect will know the name of the Lord. So if IUIC is saying that none of them know the name because, well, it's in a different language, then really and truly they're saying that none of us are of the elect. And if they don't know what the name is, then there's a possibility that what we say of Yahweh being correct. Let me try that again. If they say they don't know what the name is, they don't know that Yahweh is not the name. So therefore, why did he take the piss? Because once again, they have no fear. I'm trying to think of an analogy, but I can't really think of one at the moment. But if it's one of those ones, in their eyes, they say they don't know the name, so there's a possibility that in their eyes, that Yahweh is the name. Yahweh is the name, right? So then, why did they take the piss? Why did they take that risk? Really and truly, because they don't fear the Lord. So with that, I'm just gonna close that one up, man. Because name is also synonymous, not synonymous, but it's also to do with your reputation, man. And Israel profaned the name of Yahweh by going off. It tarnished his reputation. But when Yahweh Shai comes back, and he destroys this man Esau, and he basically brings us back to Yahweh, becomes a mediator between us. I mean, he's already doing that, Salakia. But basically, when Israel's back in its right state, then people, heathens, even the 2/3. Well, I mean, the 2/3 are gonna come back through the elect, through the ones that make it. But the heathens won't be trying to take the piss. They're gonna say, "Yo, did you see the way he destroyed America? That has to be the Lord. That is Yahweh." And with that, I'm gonna say Shalom.